All right, everybody. Well, my name is Nicholas Lau. I am from Dallas, Texas. I have been with Epic Trading since its inception during the pre-launch in September, and now we are in the actual launch of October. It's been an incredible past 3 weeks. Just been absolutely life-changing. It became even more life-changing for me last weekend when I got to meet the owner. I'll get into a little bit more about that later. But the name of the company is Epic. And what Epic stands for is exceptional people, incredible compensation. And through the presentation, you'll see exactly what that Epic lifestyle is all about. So what we want to tell people is, shouldn't you be first at least once in your life? Many times in our lives, there's been things that we passed up on, and later we're like, oh, I wish I would have done that, or I wish I would have knew about that. For me personally, I wish I would have, invested in Bitcoin when it first came out, or not even when it first came out, back in 2016, when it was like 400 or 500 bucks. I passed up on it then, and I'm kicking myself about it every day now. But I knew from that experience that it's like, hey, the next time something big comes up, I'm not going to second guess myself. I'm just going to get in on it, because at the end of the day, what's the worst that can happen? It didn't work out. But if it does work out, it could be absolutely life changing. And I believe this company is going to be absolutely life changing for many people. It already is for some. All right, so what is Forex? Now, Forex stands for foreign exchange. It is the act of buying and selling currencies. It's used daily by the banks, the central banks, the institutional investors, and individuals around the world. Now, it is a portable skill that will benefit you for life. It is also the largest financial market in the world. $6 trillion per day is moving within the Forex industry. So a lot of the big banks, when they're moving money, they're actually making money on their money. So when you guys go make deposits in the bank and stuff, and you're like, the bank's protecting my money. Yeah, they're protecting your money. They're also investing your money and making more money on your money. The thing is, us as private individuals, we actually don't realize that we can actually take part in that transfer of money and make a good income ourselves. Cool thing about the Forex trading industry, it's open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. It's a decentralized industry. It's virtually worldwide with the exception of a few countries. And it doesn't matter if somebody says, hey, I work graveyard, or I work morning, I work a split shift. Doesn't matter. The market's open. Find a time to trade, find a time to learn. The market is open for you. Now, who are we? Now, we are Epic Trading, and Epic is a global company that provides the environment for people of all backgrounds to learn the lifelong skill of Forex trading while also pursuing their financial dreams and goals. We have an amazing executive team. Combined, they have over 100 years of experience, both in the network marketing industry and in the Forex industry. We have some of the most amazing coaches I have ever seen, like put together. Our owner and our vice president, they went out there and they found some of the best Forex trading educators in the industry and brought them in for us to learn from. And this is a 100% debt-free company. As a matter of fact, it is owned by a gentleman who I'll get into right now. His name is David McCovey. And he also owns another company called Evolution Travel. So he's one of the few people in the industry that actually has two network marketing companies. Both are thriving. Evolution Travel has been around about 5 years. It's done over $200 million in revenue. So this is a very well financially backed company. I had the pleasure of meeting Mr. McCovey this past weekend. Now, honestly, when I went to that event in Houston, I drove 4 or 5 hours from Dallas to get to Houston. My whole goal for that is, like, I just wanted to get one picture with him to put on social media and say, hey, I met the owner of the company. It was so much more than that. He is such a gentleman and such an innovator, just a really nice guy. So at the end of the event, he told me, and about, I would say about 15, 20 other people, people that have hit leadership positions. It's like, I'm going to take you guys all out for dinner. So I was like, oh, okay, wow. So, we had a nice dinner with him and everything. And then after that, after dinner, I said, hey, Mr. McCovey, I needed to talk to you about one issue on my team that, we need a little bit of help with. And we started talking in the restaurant. And then later I said that, listen, the restaurant's about to close. If I could just have like 5 minutes of your time when we get back to the hotel in the lobby. And he said, absolutely no problem. So when we got back to the hotel lobby, he actually sat down with me and my upline, Ali Saleh. And we sat there and we ended up staying up until 2 o'clock in the morning, discussing business, getting to know each other and stuff, talking about mutual friends we had. It was almost like, I was just talking to a friend. I mean, that's the type of owner we have. He's actually in the trenches with us. He's not somebody that's sitting at corporate. He's not somebody that's sitting at home just collecting paychecks. He's out there building the business with us. Spencer Iverson, he is the president of our company. He is an attorney. He is a sports agent. He is a phenomenal individual, so smart. He knows how to build businesses from the ground up. He has industry experience both in the network marketing industry and in corporate America. So he's the perfect person to have at the top of this company. We also have Mark Sterling. He is the vice president of sales. This guy is innovative. He's funny. He's caring. And one thing that he told us is like, listen, guys, we're not a normal network marketing company. We're not a network marketing company that's just trying to push a Forex product. We are actually a Forex trading university and academy that happens to have a network marketing component. We are product first. Our product can stand alone. If all we did was sell our product, we'd be fine. But rather than spend millions of dollars in advertising, we will let our members go and spread the word about us so they can make some money too. So it's a twofold. Now you have two income streams within this amazing company. Mr. David Lisiaga, Vice President of Business Development, very, very innovative man. This guy has built empires. I mean, in the last company he was in, I believe he built like a downline of 70, 80, 90,000. It was ridiculous. And he did it in a very short period of time because he knows how the art of automation, the art of leverage, and how to get people to duplicate. Jonathan Green, this guy's an amazing man too. I mean, he's a mathematician, he's a computer engineer. He's the guy that, hey, let's look at this compensation plan. Let me show you guys how to structure your organization. So if you decide you want to build a business, I'm going to show you guys how to build a business. But if you guys just want to do the trading, no problem. Because, you know, this business is one of those businesses that actually stand alone. If people just say that, hey, I just want to do the Forex trading, not a problem. But you know what's going to happen when you deal with somebody like Coach Max, one of the most phenomenal educators in the industry. Coach Max will give you such amazing results if you go through her training that you'll want to share it. Even if you only came here to say, I just want to do Forex trading, after going through her training and getting results, you're going to want to share it on your Facebook and your Instagram and your TikTok. And people are going to be like, hey, how are you making that money? Well, here, let me give you a link to the university. All of a sudden, you have a new member that you didn't even anticipate. That's exactly how this program is growing right now, just through word of mouth and results. So Epic Advantage, we have amazing data security, we have amazing Forex trading. One cool thing about this that I really like is weekly pay. In a lot of other businesses, they pay monthly. But, Mr. Lisiaga, Mr. McCovey, they decided, hey, you know what? Our people are working hard every day, every week. I don't want them to wait a whole month to get paid. We're going to go ahead and pay them weekly. We have accurate back office for for tracking and reporting. You'll know exactly what your downline's doing. You'll know exactly what you need to do to hit ranks. Plus, you have the Epic University where you're going to get all your education. I'll get into that in a little bit. We have amazing compliance. We take that very seriously. We have first-class marketing, what they call it Madison Avenue marketing. Madison Avenue is a term for the marketing that's used with Fortune 500 companies, like really nice quality stuff. That's the type of stuff that we have in Epic. And we're also going to translate all of this stuff in different languages. Probably within the next few weeks to a month, we're going to have everything decked out in Spanish and then so on and so forth, because we are a global business and we want to be able to cater to people in different languages in different countries. We have a very strong social media presence. This is one thing I want to talk about that just really blew me away when Mr. McCovey talked about it Friday night. So Epic Estates is something that he trademarked, and he said, if you reach the level of ambassador in this company, and we'll get more into that during the compensation plan, if you reach that level, he will let you will this business to your kids. You could put it in your will and testament, your estate planning. And basically what you could say is that, listen, if something were to happen to me, I want this business to transfer to my children or grandchildren. I want them to be able to take over the business and be able to assume that compensation plan that I have built up. That is so huge. I can't even tell you, because a lot of people, they worry about those things. Oh, I don't have life insurance and I don't have this and that. Listen, you build this business big enough, it's going to be your life insurance policy for your kids. So that is a really cool thing. I love Epic Estates. What are the services? So, every company has to have their services. We have amazing services. We have live sessions. Okay. So 3 times a day, New York, which is 7 a.m., Tokyo, which is 9 p.m., and these are Eastern times, and London, which is 2 a.m. Eastern time. Those are the 3 times that our coaches are going to get on live sessions. You log into your back office, you'll see that Zoom is embedded, you click play, and you get to watch the coaches as they trade and they educate in real time. So we have hundreds and hundreds of people that attend these live sessions because they get to learn from 6, 7, and 8-figure traders. We also have daily signals. A lot of people love signals because they like the idea of copy and pasting. So while they're actually learning from Epic University how to do this on their own, the coaches will give out their trades on Telegram. So you'll get the parameters. You'll just get your MetaTrader 4 app on your phone. You put in all those parameters, set it, and forget it. You'll have everything set up for when you want to get in and out of trades. So that's one of the big things here because, first of all, the business is very inexpensive. And if people just use the trade signals and use them carefully and stuff, you're going to make your money back every single month. Epic University, that is where you're actually going to learn. There's a 2-week syllabus. You're going to go through all the videos every day. By the end of the 2 weeks, it's going to turn your world upside down. You might not know what Forex is right now, but 2 weeks after going through the syllabus, you are going to know what Forex is, and you're going to have your world turned upside down. It's like, I didn't know all this existed. I didn't even know I could partake in something like this. Even me, I've been around for a while in the online marketing business. I didn't really know what Forex was until maybe a couple of years ago. I had a couple of friends dabbling in it, and I still didn't do it until this opportunity dropped into my lap, and it just made sense. Epic study halls. So multiple times a week, we'll have study hall sessions where you can actually interact with the coaches and ask questions. It's more of a learning environment. We have beginner classes, intermediate classes. Epic Trade House is another Telegram group where you can actually correspond with advanced traders and coaches. You have a question, you say, hey, I just did this trade and this is what happened. Here's a screenshot. Can you guys analyze it? And some of the coaches and advanced traders will give you your opinion. So give their opinion. So that's really cool as well, and much, much more. Let's see here. All right. This is really cool. Freeforex.com by Epic. So this is going to be your marketing business. Freeforex.com / whatever your username is. It's going to be a capture page. And on that capture page, it's going to have all of the information that somebody needs about this business. And then at the bottom, they put in their name and email address, and then they can go sign up under your name. So the other thing is that the company will take care of the follow-up emails. So it's not one of those situations where you have a capture page, you're collecting all these email addresses, but you're too lazy to actually go email them. The company's going to take care of it. So if anybody clicks on one of those emails, it'll go right back to your affiliate link so they can sign up. And what it's going to do is going to give you all of these things. So you're going to get a pre-designed lead capture page system, a complete and simple to use back office. It's going to have all of your analytics and everything. And this is what blew me away. The company's actually going to give away 3 signals per week to your prospects, people that haven't even joined the business yet. They're basically going to give them a little taste of the cake, right? And when they use those trade signals and get results, guess what? They're probably going to come back for more. It's going to be addicting. They're like, well, I made some money on these trade signals. Maybe I should just join the company so I get more than 3 a week. You're going to have really powerful social media engagement. You can attach your Facebook pixel, your Google Analytics, so you know exactly where people are and what's converting and what's not. Like I said, it's going to have all the emails and much, much more. So this is included in your IBO fee, which we'll get into a little bit later, but they could charge so much more for this. It's just absolutely amazing. Okay, before I get into the compensation plan, I know you guys want to know about the money and everything. I got to do that disclaimer because we can't make promises. We can't make guarantees. We don't know how hard you're going to work. We don't know what your work ethic is. We don't know how bad you want it. All we know is we're going to give you all the tools that you need to make a good run of this, okay? If it's, some of you are going to be on the trading side, some of you are going to be on the business building side, and a lot of you are going to do both. But in both instances, we cannot guarantee you anything aside from the platform that can make it all happen. All right. So here's the compensation plan. So we have what we call kind of like a 3 and free. So our cost to join the Epic University and all that, it's $99.99 a month. So $100 a month, you become what we call a scholar. So as long as you pay that $100 a month, you could be a part of the company. You can attend all of the live sessions. You can get all the trade signals. That's basically your tuition. But the company says that, listen, if you actually sponsor 3 people into this business and you put 1 in each leg, because the way we work is there's you and there's 3 people under you. You put 1 person in each leg and the company says, listen, we're going to go ahead and temporarily waive your $100 a month fee. And you're just going to pay that $25 IBO fee. That's the one where you get the freeforex.com and, a few other things. So you basically kind of swap fees for a little bit. And like I said, it's temporary. Why? Because the company wants to give you a little bit of time to build your business and not have to worry about paying $125 a month. So it's just going to be $24.99. Once you get to the first level of Founder 500, which is, that's the first time that the company is actually going to pay you for building a team. And this is the great part. All you need to do is have 10 people on your team. You don't even need to bring all 10 people in. You brought 3 people in. If those 3 people brought in a few and all of a sudden you have 10 people structured correctly, 4 in your first leg, 4 in your second leg, and 2 in your third leg, the company is going to pay you $500 a month. But remember what I said earlier, Mr. McCovey and Mr. Lisiaga do not want to pay you guys monthly. They want to pay you guys weekly. So the day you hit the rank, the next pay period that comes, you're going to earn $125. If you like the idea of getting paid weekly, drop a 1 in the chat box, because I love weekly pay. For me, weekly pay makes a lot more sense than monthly pay. You know why? Because I have weekly bills. So I want to be able to pay those bills weekly. After that, your next rank is going to be Founder 1000. Okay. So as you can see, the names of the ranks are indicative of how much money you're going to be making monthly. So once you're at a team of 30 structured correctly, you're going to be making $250 a week. Then the next level, you're going to be making $500 a week. Now, Founder 5000, that's kind of Founder 5000. I see that that's like the position that a lot of people's lives start to change, because now they're making $5,000 a month. And this has nothing to do with the trading. This is just the business part. They have grown their team to 250 people. They haven't done it themselves. You know, a few people asked a few people. There's a lot of duplication going on. People are recruiting, 3 people into the program. And now they're making $1,250 a week. That's the position where people start thinking about quitting their job. And one gentleman was able to do that once he hit the next position. I'll speak about him a little bit later. Well, actually, I'll speak about him now. So the next level is Ambassador 10. So my buddy Skylar actually hit Ambassador 10 a couple of weeks ago. And now that he has hit that, this week he decided, I'm going to quit my job. He's making $10,000 a month now. He's making 5 figures a month. He's making 6 figures a year. He's built an organization of over 500 people in 3 weeks. Absolutely incredible what he's done. And now he's making $2,500 a week. So, for those of you that think that, this is not possible, believe me, with hard work and dedication, anything is possible. So the ambassador position is the first position where the company starts to give you some recognition and some rewards and stuff. And we'll get more into those later. Ambassador 20 pays $20,000 a month. Ambassador 50 pays $50,000 a month. There's a lot of perks. I'll get into those later. The icon level, that's when you're starting to make 6 figures, not per year, per month. When you hit a icon 100, you're now making $100,000 per month. I know that these numbers are overwhelming. That's why I don't want to get too deep into the weeds, because this is going to be a long-term goal for a lot of people. You're going to start, you're going to build it, you're going to learn trading, but eventually you're going to get into a point. This is the thing that's beautiful. Once you have one leader in each leg that wants it as bad as you do, you have no choice but to be successful. Like Mr. McCovey said at the event in Houston, he's like, you want to create levels of insulation between you and poverty. Okay. And the way you do that is by developing leaders. You don't go recruit leaders. I mean, sometimes you get lucky and you can recruit a leader, but what happens is you develop leaders, you cultivate leaders. And once those people want it as bad as you're going to start to create that insulation. And there's no way to go back to poverty, because the people under you want it so bad that they keep pushing you up. So it's a beautiful place to be. That's why I love this compensation plan, because all it's taking is one person to emerge in those 3 legs, and you're going to be set for the rest of your life. I'll talk about the epic position briefly. Mr. McCovey and Mr. Lisiaga, they said, you know what? We want to have this position on day one that's so incredible that people know from day one in this company, you can earn $1 million a month. Okay, so they didn't want to add it later. They wanted to put it on the table now, because they know that this company is going to be so big that somebody's going to hit that epic position and have a downline of 75,000, and they're going to be earning $250,000 a month. So if you love that compensation plan, if you love the fact that you only need to get 3 people to open up all of these possibilities, put a 3 in the chat box. So let's move on to epic rewards. Like I said, Mr. McCovey is not just about education. He's not just about business. He's about lifestyle. He wants people to live the same lifestyle that he does. He wants them to have the nice jewelry, take the nice trips, drive the nice cars. So he put this rewards program in. When you hit ambassador, you're going to get fitted for your epic ring. As you move up as you move up to the levels of ambassador, you're going to get more diamonds and stuff on it. So it's a really, really cool ring. It's going to signify that you are somebody, you've done something. And it's such a great conversation starter. Can you imagine you're in an elevator with somebody's looking at, hey, that's a really nice ring. Oh, my company gave it to me, for hitting a certain position. that's a great conversation starter. As a matter of fact, just the Epic gear, if you buy the shirt, the face mask and stuff, those are great conversation starters too. The trips, all the people that hit ambassador this month, I think it was October 11th was the cutoff. All the people that hit ambassador are going to Mexico relatively soon here for a retreat. And then the next retreat is going to be in Dubai, which is going to be amazing. So people that hit ambassador 50, they are going to be invited to Dubai. And the Rolex, people always ask about the Rolex. How do you get the Rolex? You have to hit Icon 100. The one that you make $100,000 a month, you hit Icon 100, that beautiful Rolex that is just decked out in diamonds will be yours. Icon 500, the one where you're making $500,000 a month. So you got to have a $500,000 car to go with it. So the Lamborghini Huracan that's going to be decked in black and gold, the epic colors, that will be delivered to your door. All right, I know those are overwhelming like things, but it's going to happen. In the next few months, you're going to see people winning these things and from their hard work, and it's going to be a reality for people. So how to become epic? Well, get back to the person who invited you. Make sure you go back to them. Make sure you get their link. Don't just go to don't just go to epictrading.com. You need to get the link for the person that invited you, and then you pay the scholar fee of $99.99. You're fully in the company at that point. All the education is available to you, all the live trading, all the signals, everything is available to you. And then, you want to start to share the benefits. You make a good few trade signals, you're making some money, share it with a few people, because don't assume that somebody doesn't want to do something, okay? Because there's a lot of people out there right now, especially during the pandemic, they're losing their jobs, they're losing their house, in some cases they're losing their families. They're looking for something. So you have a duty and a responsibility and an obligation, like my friend Ali says, to share this opportunity with those people, because you can change their lives. Don't prejudge anybody. Don't say that, oh, I don't think they'll do it. Let them at least tell you yes or no. You have that much duty to them to say that, listen, this is what I'm doing. I thought that, maybe it'd be a good fit for you. I don't know what your situation is, but at least take a look at it. And you never know who's going to say yes. And you're never going to know. You're going to have that friend that you think that they're a very quiet person, they're at work and stuff, and they just kind of sit in their cubicle. You have no idea that they have an Instagram page with 5,000 followers. You plug them into this business, boom, you just built one of your legs out. That's literally how it can happen for some people. Once you have those 3 people under you, now you can upgrade to become an IBO for $24.99 a month. And now you can start building your business as well. So just to be clear, let me just go back to the slide over here, Founder 500. So once you get to Founder 500, that $99.99 fee comes back, because the company's going to give you a little bit of breathing space so you can build your team up to 10. Once the company starts paying you a commission, they have to charge for the education again, because they need to make money too, right? They have to pay the bills, they have to pay the coaches and everything. But for that little period, you only have to pay $24.99, which is really, really cool. I really like that. Plus, you're going to get the free forex.com. You're going to get all the ways to market your business. So what we're doing here at Epic is creating the world's ultimate trading and lifestyle community. So, the last thing is, why be average when you can be epic? Again, my name is Nicholas Lau from Dallas, Texas. I hope you enjoyed this presentation, and I hope to see you on the team soon. Just remember that the worst thing that can happen is you say you tried, but I'm guaranteeing you, even if you say that, maybe trading's not for me, that doesn't mean you can't promote the opportunity. We have a lady on our team. She's an older lady, and she doesn't have any interest in trading, but she knows that this business can change the future for her grandkids. So she's promoting it, and she's going to make some money with it. So like I said, don't prejudge anybody. Let people be epic. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.